recent events. We are all aware of the unfortunate events that unfolded this past weekend at Disney on Ice. What happened in the headlines doesn't necessarily tell the full story. My client, the Human Torch, was a victim of verbal harassment at what should have been a wonderful night of Disney pageantry and fun for everybody that was involved. After receiving hurtful words and hurtful hot dogs hurled at him, things got a little bit out of hand. We can all understand everyone's been in a situation where they've been heckled, they've been talked down to, they've been instigated in a way, and everyone can be caught in an instance of losing their temper. Being a man of superpowers does not make him a man of super feelings, and those feelings were hurt, ladies and gentlemen. This, however, does not justify his reaction. The Human Torch would like to apologize to Disney, the event location, Mickey Mouse, and all the fans for all their pains and sufferings. All costs and medical bills will be paid out of pocket by him in order to make amends, and he also recognizes that anger is not the pathway of a hero. He has elected to enroll himself in a 5-week program in order to learn how to manage these feelings more effectively over the coming weeks. He hopes that no one will let these actions reflect poorly on the rest of the Fantastic Four, as they were simply bystanders to the quarrel. The alcohol in his system was at a minute level, and he is not looking for any therapy to adjust his consumption, as he does not believe that he has an alcohol problem. Again, the Human Torch is deeply sorry for his uncharacteristic display of rashness, and hopes that over the coming weeks, faith will be restored in his ability to be a shining light for justice and peace amongst humanity. Thank you all for your continued support. I'd like to open up the floor for any questions that anyone may have.
Why aren't Mickey and all of them pressing charges against him?
Mickey Mouse, as well as Disney and the event location, realized that the Fantastic Four, as well as the Human Torch as an individual, have dedicated their lives to providing safety and justice for the entire public. So they felt it was unnecessary that he be judged on one instance instead of an entire lifetime's body work of work. So he's just going to pay for it out of pocket. All reparations will be solved, and legal action has been deemed unnecessary. Thank you. Leo?
Shouldn't Disney taking the night of passion knowing that Human Torch was in?
Well, Disney on Ice has been known to be a show of family and pageantry, and the Human Torch, as well as any other fan, was looking to go there as an event of just fun and relaxation. To be considered of his superpowers, they assumed that a superhero would not do any villainous type of action, but it was a freak accident, and hopefully the ice will be able to cool off the Human Torch in future events, but not for Disney because he's been banned. Thank you.
Was this the first time the Fantastic Four and the Human Torch ever been to a Disney on Ice performance?
This is not the first time. This is actually his third attendance to the event, but unfortunately, from now on, he will no longer be able to take part in Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck and Goofy and all of our great favorite characters, as he has paid for his actions with a lifetime ban from the show.
What's happened to the heckler?
The heckler was put in handcuffs and detained, but afterwards the Human Torch decided not to press charges as they both realized it was a relatively unreasonable fight in the stands, and are deeply apologetic to Disney and Mickey Mouse for the pain and sufferings that they have caused.
What's he gonna do now that since he's banned? What's gonna take place at that time?
He's also a big fan of Pixar films, so hopefully he'll be attending a couple more of those, maybe in a more darker lit theater where he can keep his superhero personality a little more incognito and perhaps cool off a little bit in the back row as opposed to getting into fights in the stands.
Does he do anything to control his anger?
The 5-week program that he's enrolled himself in hopefully will teach him to manage those explosive feelings of anger at times, and he can continue to be a shining light for all of us to preserve justice and peace and equality. I'm going to close the floor for questioning now. Thank you all for coming again. The Fantastic